Next, we'll look at a couple more exercises of warming up the spine, opening up the shoulders, and limbering up the ribs. First, we're going to do a bit of a side stretch, which might feel like a challenge, but once you've got it, it'll be really enjoyable. Stand with your feet hip distance apart, knees not locked, neutral standing position, open chest, proud chest, open heart, open ribs, drop chin, string up to the sky. We're going to do a gentle roll down, head first, bend the knees, weight of the arms, weight of the head, carry us all the way down, all the way down. Check that the arms are nice and loose. You can do 10 of these after each other if it feels nice. Once you get in a comfortable space, go to where you need to go in order to touch the ground. Some of you might be able to straighten your legs, some of you might not be able to. The important thing is that you're not putting pressure on your spine and that you're keeping your head loose, that there's no tension in the shoulders, no tension in the head. And what I'd like you to do, wherever you may be, is slowly walk your hands around to the one side. Take the opposite arm, in this case it'll be the right hand going to the left ankle, and then just bend your knees a little bit more and straighten up. Feel that wonderful side stretch in the body. We'll go to the other side. Opposite hand on the opposite heel. Pull. Bend the knees a little bit. And up. Walk to the front. Once you get to the center, drop the tailbone. Tuck it under. Slowly come back up exactly as you went in. One vertebra on top of the other. Once again, remember that you will be in a different place to that of the person next to you. If you need to hold on to your knee, the calf, or the heel, all of that is fine. The important thing is that you feel the stretch where it's comfortable for you. Next, we're going to do what we call the cat and cow exercise. Come down onto all fours, palms under the shoulders, essentially hip distance apart, knees under the hips, also hip distance apart, and find yourself a nice tabletop position. If you drop your chin, your spine should feel nice and straight, almost like you're lying down on the ceiling. And then all we're going to do is, on the in-breath, imagine all the air flowing into your belly, and we want the opposite to happen of what people think. People think that when you pulling in your breath, it's supposed to pull in your stomach, but that's not what we want. We want breath to fill our entire body. As a matter of fact, when you breathe in, you should let your belly hang out and free and fill you with a beautiful air that's going to make you the beautiful person that you are. So when we breathe in, we're going to allow our belly to flop out and hollow our back. Essentially, I guess that's called the cow posture. And in reverse, when we breathe out, we're going to push all that air out of our body with our stomach muscles, and then we're going to do what looks like a frightened cat and hollow our back, thereby breathing in and out and also warming up the spine and the ribs. So here we go. We're going to breathe in and out. And in. And out. Remember to always try and keep your spine long and limber, pushing the tailbone up, letting the shoulder blades touch each other, chin forward, and then tucking the chin under, pulling it towards the chest, pulling the tailbone in, and rounding the spine. And come back to neutral tabletop. You are welcome to do as many of these as you like. Next, we're just going to walk out the ribs a little bit. Feel free to bend your elbows as much as you like, and we're just going to make nice big circles with the rib cage. Almost like your ribs are like one gigantic piece of chalk, and we're drawing big circles. and to the other side. Remember to round your spine when you go through essentially the cat and cow. Hollow spine, round spine, and to the other side. And come back to neutral. Next, I'd like to do something that'll just open up our shoulders a little bit. It may seem a little bit challenging, only go as far as you're comfortable. Once again, the more you repeat these exercises, the better it will feel. It'll allow our shoulders to just open up a little bit and stretch out our necks. Everything is connected, everything is important. We'll sit and stand in the neutral standing position. Take your left hand and thread it in the space between your hand and your knee, all the way through until your ear comes to the ground. You can stay with your hand next to your face if you like. For a slightly deeper stretch, you can just walk your palm out straight and take a few nice deep breaths in this position. If you had your hand outstretched, bring it back to your face. Push with the right arm to bring the left arm back, and we're back in neutral tabletop. I'll repeat that on the other side. Take the right hand, thread it between the left palm and the left knee, all the way down until your ear comes to the ground. Feel that wonderful stretch behind the shoulder. If you feel strong enough, you can walk your palm above your head. Take a few nice deep breaths. Bring the palm back next to the face. Push into that hand to allow you the freedom to bring the right palm back into the neutral tabletop position.